Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Ah, now this is what I call... Oh, right! After a few trailblazers, the first person we saw when the door opens...
Traverse the cosmos. We meet again, deliverer from beyond. I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara. This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat Nous. After all,
My latest dream is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius. Hey there, gray hair and darling Sparkle? Ah, surprised? Well, this time I'm here as Plane Arcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew. What are you talking about? This is the world of elation. Fools are everywhere. Don't even think about doing business here without us. I know we had some minor entanglements in Paniconi, but you all had fun there, didn't you? Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So I took on that job.
What kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase got along?
Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me or what?
Fine. But from now on, no more pretending to be someone else.
Lame. Anyway, shall...
Is this a...
Thanks for the compliment.
Before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Look, times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fekine Protection Act. We prefer to be called imaginary.
So by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? But this here is a species unique to Plane Arcadia. An imaginae, or a being born from paintings. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality. This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of Imaginé. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter. Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bulletworm Express, an Imaginé in charge of transportation. You could say they're in the same line of work as you folks.
Oh, so you two must be the Nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you. When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duomension City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me.
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless. If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
Oh, gray hair and darling March. You're real celebrities now. Next up, I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff, so try not to faint.
Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
Welcome to Perdido Station! Passengers exiting. Early manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
Holy cow, it's packed in here. What do we have here?
Don't worry, just a local specialty.
Oh, look! That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny? And that girl with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! She must be the baseball raccoon!
But she doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
Trill this into your...
And what's this March Bunny?
She spoke to us! By the laughter, this is the most amazing...
Wait, over here! It's a raccoon! Grab your autograph, please! I love the work! Please, please!
Everyone, please maintain order!
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before.
Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out. Excuse me, bosses! Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed. Hey, you up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat! Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Whoa, cats really are liquid. Wait a sec, this kitty is the station master?
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests gets so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the drain. So I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station that way. Attention line. This train originates at Perdido Station and is bound for the terminal station, Museum of Possible Past. Next. Train will depart shortly.
Staff passage? To be precise, it's the Imaginé Staff Passage. A long time ago, all of this Arcadia was sealed inside a scroll painting. That's right. It's Plain Arcadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump. Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became part of life for both humans and strangelings. Come on, you two. Follow my lead and let's dive into the Interplanar!
How did I turn into Pom-Pom?
Oh. Wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom.
Maybe this is what the Trailblaze looks like to the people here.
I thought I was about to go to heaven. Are all these Imagine?
That's right. This is Plain Arcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely, and a paradise woven from elation and...
That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right at us.
Oh, it doesn't usually eat people. Unless it spots pink.
What's the...
That big fella is called a thunder coil. Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth.
Thunder Coil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around that pillar? Without...
Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imagine to integrate into civilized society. Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too.
What? Strangelings?
That's life under IPC management. Who'd dare deny an Imagine their right to work? Now, the Thunder Coil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, lame prank shows, and... Oh, there's the big news about the Express arriving!
Look! What's up with that billboard? If it were me up there, I wouldn't be saying such negative stuff.
Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You'd better watch your back.
That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves. What is that? A decapitated and...
This is a new life form that was born after the last Fantasy Moon Games. An Imagine called a Mechatron, created by the IPC. Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Wish power reaches its peak during the full moon. And so Imagine take this chance to multiply and thrive. Just like they say in documentaries, when spring arrives and nature awakens, it's mating season for the strangelings again. The novelty's probably worn off by now. Let's keep moving.
I'd love to get one of these as a souvenir. Yeah, I think so too. Mr. Yang, with all his love for giant robots, is still a kid at heart.
Listen, kid. According to the Fekine Protection Act, buying and selling Imagine is strictly forbidden.
Whoa, sorry. Let's get out. Director Sparkle?
Looks like a new release of a comic.
Fluffy across the...
I don't think you guys would enjoy this comic. Dreamless Coffee is a chain store owned by Cadam.
Stop talking. I'll buy you a coffee if you just shush.
Let me have...
Are you two travelers from outer space? Welcome to Plain Arcadia. How's the situation in the cosmos? Oh my! If it isn't as nameless, you must go on life and death adventures all the time, right? Would you like to keep smiling happily forever? No matter what adversity comes your way.
Happy forever? Yeah.
If you're interested in learning more, I'll be around here. Feel free to come.
Extra strong Clear Point coffee.
Let's have some fun!
I'm from the Research Society of Happy Smiles. As everyone knows, this place is blessed by the laughter, making it a peaceful paradise. However, even while living a peaceful life, our existence remains entangled in countless worries and suffering. Crushing workloads, measly pay, demanding bosses. Turn on the TV, and all the bad news from across the cosmos. It's just like how the Astral Express defeated the Lord Ravager. We, the founders of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, have received divine revelation from the Laughter and vow to help the residents of Plain Arcadia defeat these enemies of happiness and bring joy to everyone.
Every fool in the tavern says stuff like this when they get drunk. Listen!
Hey, you two, interested in joining us? It would be such an honor for all our members if you could become part of our society.
Oh, gray hair March.
This lady seems a bit off her rocker. Let's get...
Oh, is that so? That's a shame. But don't worry. Opportunities for happiness will always be waiting. I hope we can have another heart-to-heart someday, so that you both can be guided to a life filled with eternal happy smiles.
Strong Clear Point coffee. Have a taste.
Oh, there's something on the traffic light. Should we check it out from the overpass?
Please do not take
I've been wondering...
Ah, you must be tourists? Don't panic. Those are just little things we call Wispay. The tiny wishes that humans make every moment of the day can condense into Wispay. Some say these little creatures are proto-imaginae. They just never had anyone to give them forms, so they appear in the world in the simplest, most natural state.
They do look pretty adorable. Like little wiggly blobs of... probably shouldn't ask this, but...
They may be mischievous, but please don't hurt them.
Eating random things off the street will give you an upset stomach.
When the express passed through the skies, I saw it. That's the Phantus Moon, right?
Legend has it that the Laughter themselves painted it. If the legend is true, this would make it the first Imagine ever created.
So, does Aha really watch over those who attend the Phantasmoon Games?
Well, well. Didn't expect darling March and little gray hair. I knew it! The Laughter once traveled with your Akibilly, and now the Nameless are drawn to their game in this Arcadia. Must be fate. So, what aspect of the Phantasmoon Games would you like to know about? You must have heard the legend of the masks that were worn by these 8 people are the tickets to joining under the full Phantasmoon. Choose one of the masks and become a supplicant. Then you can compete with the other 7 for the chance to meet the Eon.
Looks like we'll need to get a mask first if we want to join the games.
In modern terms, it's all about getting views and clicks.
Views and clicks? Are you kidding me?
That's how the legend goes. The morning actors offered up their stories, but the Laughter didn't even spare them a glance. And so, to catch the Eon's eye, the Phantasmoon Games ended up leaving behind incredible feats each time. From forging swords that could cleave mountains in half, to transforming snowy peaks into floating jellies of sugary frost. It's still the same today. The supplicants must give it their all to capture the attention of the people of this Arcadia and accumulate wish power. And the Laughter will only reward the most thrilling miracles. Oh? Don't tell me our little drama in Penacony wasn't entertaining enough for you. Greyhair, let's drop it this time. I've been dealing with some minor issues lately.
Oh, what kind of issues could possibly be bothering you? Don't tell me you're cooking up another crazy scheme.
I'll keep you in suspense for now. So, where do you want to hang? Let's head this way. We can turn into the food street. They've got all sorts of goodies there.
Click, click. Huh?
I felt like someone was sneakily following us around for a while now.
What's this little thing's deal, huh?
Not surprising at all. The Astral Express is quite the
Click, 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 click. Holy for Bowly! For Bobo Weekly exclusive scoop. Famous raccoon from the Astral Express caught in secret rendezvous with streamer Sparksy, seemingly to join forces for the Phantasmoon Games.
Famous raccoon? Secret rendezvous with Sparksy?
Some tabloid journalist trying to stir up a juicy scandal, huh? They might both use cameras. But our darling March is way cuter than this paparazzi.
Hey, I can speak.
Click, 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 click. Breaking news from Verbobo! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express openly claims Verbos can't be journalists, suspected of human supremacist ideology.
Hey, don't write nonsense in your report. Why are you just standing there?
Can't catch me.
So, are we gonna kill the Verbo to silence it?
That little fella can... turn into different things. Let's look around.
Gum Alley. Every bite first with flavor.
My butt! Holy for bowling! Finally, gotcha! Insert free! Oh, oh.
Thank you so much for your help this time.
Finally cornered this troublemaker.
Delete those sneaky photos, and don't you dare write any of your made-up stories, or I'm...
Escape now! I, for Bullitzer, may just be a humble tabloid journalist, but I'll never bow down to evil forces when it comes to defending freedom of the press!
Whoa. Why did this guy suddenly get into a combat stance?
Top tier play. Just turn on auto. I'll carry. Unlimited firepower!
Stars favor us. Extra luck. An explosive start, don't think.
All for the thrill. I can do this! Give me strength!
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 years.
Let me teach you some moves!
Divination says, call me the Galactic Twin Cleave. Hilarious.
Please! Aren't you acting all tough just now? You've got some nerve, sneaking photos of Miss Sparkle and the Astral Express.
I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were that famous streamer. As for the Express's great, we're all huge fans of the Great Raccoon. You see, I've even styled my whole outfit after your one.
Now, let's talk about compensation. Adding up emotional distress, lost wages, nutrition fees, and whatnot. 1 million credits.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. For the money, who risked their neck being a tabloid journalist, making photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express. Right now, I've got no money, and well, no life left to lose either.
Gray hair. Being this kind-hearted is gonna come...
Since I offended the Great Raccoon of the Express, I suppose we could settle the...
Huh? Didn't you just say you had no money?
My pockets are truly empty. However, regarding compensation, I implore the Great Raccoon to visit our Furbobo Weekly magazine office. Here's my business card right here. It has the magazine's address and contact details. Rest assured, President Nihilux will definitely present compensation that'll satisfy the Great Raccoon. Please make sure to come claim your compensation. What's it?
Ugh, darn it! It got away again. Make sure to come claim your compensation? I wonder if I can trust that Furbo's words.
Money can't buy entertainment this good. Since that scheming little Furbo's extended an invitation, might as well right now in plain Arcadia. There are eyes following you everywhere.
Just so, Sparkle, what's your angle in keeping tabs on us?
My darling March, you still doubt me. What about you, Gray Hair? You got that right. Why would I ever hurt my favorite source of joy? What you should be worried about right now isn't me or that tabloid journalist from earlier. Has the renowned Astral Express come to Plain Arcadia as tourists on vacation? Or are you here for the Eon's game, eager to share their authority? For the local residents, you're already in the spotlight without doing anything. If you decide to join this game, you'd better stay on your toes. There are quite a few people looking to join the Phantasmoon Games and become a supplicant. In their eyes, the Astral Express is the perfect prey. Among the folks I know, there's one who might become your enemy. She's about to put on quite a show at the plaza up ahead. Wanna go check it out together?
drop rates are this bad.
Talent's maxed out. Firing on all cylinders.
Name of Cosmicon Collective.
These little Wispay are quite mischievous.
As lively as our darling Marge.
Hey, I'm being super well behaved here. Wow, so many gold coins!
Just some unclaimed wish power fragments. Pick them up when you find them.
Anyone with a high-level Cosmicon Collective account?
The Elation is naturally the most venerated deity here. However, people have their own different ways of practicing Elation. You've noticed those massive @signs floating over there, haven't you? The IPC has built a comprehensive network in plain Arcadia, letting people soak up entertainment around the clock. Word from the tavern is that the IPC wants to control this year's Phantasmoon Games. Though, they've been itching to do that for 15 years already. To us fools, those IPC folks are like a swarm of buzzing worker bees, tirelessly building their dull, mechanical business hives everywhere. The worst part is, these folks actually enjoy it. Their Elation is mind-numbingly boring. And even worse, this dull Elation has spread like a plague to every corner of plain Arcadia. Come on in and feel it for yourself.
You sure that wasn't a tutorial?
Plain Arcadia has enough entertainment to keep you busy until doomsday without repeating anything. But you know what's missing here? Real fun! What's the difference between being glued to the internet all day and being stuck in a dream? The Phantasmoon Games must not fall into the IPC's hands and be reduced to a business deal decided by internal bidding. It must not become just another bargaining chip in the power struggle between cosmic forces. She'll be here soon. Have some patience, gray hair. I witnessed the potential of the Trailblaze in Penacony. The sparks that fly when paths collide. It's absolutely mesmerizing. In Plain Arcadia, what surprises will you bring for the elation? And there's also the preservation, the hunt. Don't you think that on the eve of the Phantasmoon Games, Plain Arcadia looks just like a card game among eons? If that's the case. Friends, have you ever heard of Cosmicon Collective?
What's that?
It's the hottest trading card game in the world right now. Tons of people are playing it at the tavern, too. The cards feature legendary figures from across the universe, along with their power levels. Just roll the dice and compare numbers to see who's stronger and who's weaker. Gray hair, care to play cards with me? Think of it as a rehearsal for the Phantom Moon games, right here, at this tiny card table. If you beat me, I'll tell you the enemy's name. Maybe we can team up and take her on. As expected of you, Gray Hair, starting off with a bang. Since you won, this card is yours. If you want more cards, go chat with the card masters at the plaza. A string. That's right.
That little trouble you've gotten yourself into.
Darling March, I just can't escape your sixth.
Oh, there she is! That woman who stuffed me in the trash can! She's right there!
Now that the IPC...
So, you really want...
Remember this well. For all supplicants who join the Phantom Moon games, whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantom Moon.
Is this some kind of riddle?
Remember this little riddle? You might need it when we meet again.
It's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
Finally.
You wouldn't happen to be the guide the IPC is.
That's exactly right. We meet again, bosses. After the Holy Grail War back in Penacony, Mr. Aventurine graciously offered me a chance to turn over a new leaf by working for the Strategic Investment Department. And as it happens, Madame Pearl wanted to find someone who got along with the Express crew to be a guide. So I was assigned this important task. But just before I came to start my job today, someone suddenly knocked me out cold. And when I woke up, I found myself stuffed in a trash can. That's right. It was that woman who kidnapped you just now. When I catch her, I'll make her pay until she's completely broke.
Sparkle is way more lovable than this one here.
I knew it! You don't want to see my despicable face! I, Scott, totally understand your frustration. As long as you're safe and sound, that's all I care about. So, dear bosses, would you like to grab a bite to eat, keep playing around here, or perhaps enjoy my latest animal impersonation act, huh?
Mr. Scott's dedication to his work is so intense. It's...
Enemy? Not on my watch. Anyone who wants to harm... Oh, that's not really appropriate, is it? Not that I'm refusing your request. I can play too. I mean, I'm quite a card player myself. But I'm on duty right now, and I was assigned to be your guide, not your card buddy. I need to take my work seriously. Can't be splitting my attention like that. Now, you see that card player over there? You can go chat with him instead. Since it's your order, I'll humbly obey. But hey, don't go tattling later, saying I'm slacking off on my duties.
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Ha! As expected of the Nameless, our great hero. Boss, am I giving you the good vibes you need? Don't forget to put in a good word for me when you get back. Oh, right. There are other players around this plaza. If you're still up for more, feel free to chat with them.
Sparksy? That Furbo from just now mentioned that name too. What's her relationship with Sparkle?
Doesn't know the great lady Sparksy? I smell a new...
would you mind introducing this Miss Sparksy to us?
I am so... She's the cutest live streamer in Plain Arcadia. She's about to start streaming right here in this plaza. Stay with us, and we can all enjoy her performance together.
Working hard today.
A full belly makes a...
Has everyone
forever devoted to Lady Sparks?
Something's off. Why do I sense my old model's aura on some people in the audience today?
Oh boy. She must be talking...
Let's see. Which naughty ones went to meet someone they shouldn't have? Isn't this the gray hair my old model always talks about? Teaming up with her to deal with me? What a jerk! Her favorite toy is mine now! Let's Sparksicle do a proper makeover.
Huh? My outfit changed? Are you the enemy that Sparkle mentioned? What exactly is your relationship with Sparkle?
Did that useless old model send you to save her? Or is she hoping that you join the Phantasm Moon Games? Not bad. My little pets managed to escape from their electronic cage. Looks like I'll have to use the power of love to catch you and bring you back. My dear, lovely fans, those two bullies want to hurt me. Please, everyone, protect your beloved Sparksicle, won't you?
Get those baddies! Get those baddies! Get those baddies!
Hey! We mean no harm! Can't we just talk this out?
No harm. Talk this out! Isn't that exactly what the IPC loved to say when they took over Plain Arcadia? You're all cut from the same cloth. You want to control the game that the Laughter left for this world, just like the IPC, don't you? The ceremony ceremony left by the Master of Elation must not be defiled by the likes of you and turned into some boring, pathetic, dull, tedious, profit-driven social mixer.
You've got us all wrong!
Bringing the fun back to the Phantasmoon Games, that's the Masked Fool's unequivocal duty. My dearest, cutest fans, let's get this party!
In the name of Sparksicle, we hereby declare you are guilty! Arrest them immediately! Arrest them immediately! Arrest! Arrest!
Keep the heat up. Your moment to shine.
All eyes are on you!
All for the thrill.
Hilarious!
That only. Don't thank me.
Do your thing, Sparksicle! The Crustle Regulator for you!
She's rallying her fans to attack us!
People always say that the will of heaven can't be overturned. Today's a good day for attacking. Trust me. Observe the heavens with my divinations! Test of luck! An explosive start!
Stand down! Everyone, don't move a muscle. Imagine you're under arrest for breaking the law. Passengers of the Astral Express. I'm an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense. Don't worry. She won't be able to harm you as long—
You meddlesome fool! Officials have no right to interfere with the supplicant's actions during the Phantasmoon Games.
Only those who possess a mask can be called supplicants. You're just one of thousands of troublemakers in this land who claim to be joining the Phantasmoon Games. Plain Arcadia is a society governed by law. Any act that violates the law, even if done in the name of the Phantasmoon Games, will be severely punished by the Department of Aberration Defense.
Severely punished? That's exactly what I'm saying. Playing Arcadia under the IPC's rule is boring as hell. Even the Phantasmoon games have turned into some kiddie playdate for all the goody two-shoes. Nameless, you're free to go for now. But I'll be keeping my eyes on you. Next time we meet, I'll turn you into devoted fans.
Excuse me. I'd like to have a word with you two. Thank goodness we made it in time. Otherwise, things could have turned out pretty badly.
Don't worry. March and I don't get hurt that easily.
By saying things could have turned out pretty badly, I meant you and Miss March knocking out all of her fans.
Combos across the board. Combos across the board. Combos across the board. Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
Let me introduce myself again. I'm Kuchiba, an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense.
We don't need to introduce ourselves, do we? Miss Kuchiba, you probably know who we are.
Of course. The newspapers, TV channels, they've all been reporting on you nonstop.
not mistaken.
So that's the name of that high and mighty IPC specialist. This... Mr. Scott.
Well, it's not surprising. Should we... I guess you're right.
No need to rush you. How about this?
Yay.
Color reproduction, 96.2%. Brushstroke reproduction, 93.6%. Conclusion. On the physical level, my reproduction has reached the appraisal threshold. This forgery can now be considered the authentic piece.
Yet you still seem dissatisfied. Tell me, what troubles you? Is it that less than 4% margin of error? Or something beyond the numbers?
I'm grappling with a quality that defies measurement. Artistry. It is the prerequisite for becoming the steward of this Arcadia.
But you already are its steward. Diamond will remember that you only took 6 months to claim that title.
It was 5 months and 15 days. Empty titles mean nothing. In plain Arcadia, political influence carries limited weight. To add a stroke to this artwork, one must first understand art.
I know you. This is the conclusion, not the cause. The piece before you, Worldbreaker Waves, is a relic from one of the civilizations in Ahatopia's history. The final work left behind by Graphia, the ancestral painter of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Legend says she performed a miracle, conjuring an entire plane of existence and sealing the whole world within her scroll. Do you want to know how she did it?
I will not deny it. People call her achievements a miracle, meaning its true nature remains unknown. In other words, it is an unexplored market. Understanding comes first, then investment. That is the natural order.
Perhaps this is why Diamond chose you. An Intellitron devoted to results and efficiency. Cast into a realm sustained by imagination. The 10 Stonehearts await a metamorphosis. May you find your own pearl in this strange and dazzling sea.
Thank you, but my mission is to oversee the progress of the Phantasmoon Games. Personal growth is not part of the task. Jade, allow me to point this out. The 10 Stonehearts are 10 independent decision-makers. Your attempts to bind people together will only prove counterproductive and bring needless loss. As always, I follow the optimal choice. Neutrality. That is also my answer to Obsidian.
A flawless reply. Your cool logic is always captivating.
Lady Pearl, that Express Navigator has come to see you.
It seems we no longer have the leisure to speak of art.
This is all I have to say. Tell Diamond, I will fulfill my duty of strategic investment. Send the guests in.
Both of you, please, come in. Forgive the sudden visit, and thank you for receiving us.
It is not sudden. In my deductions, a visit from the Express crew was an optimal choice for achieving effective communication. I am glad. Everything is proceeding smoothly.
To skip the formalities would be best. I imagine that, at your core, you're already well aware of our purposes.
I know that you have come for the Anti-Destruction Alliance. The probability of refusing the proposal stands at 91.2%. Can you tell me why?
The Express crew bore witness to the resolve of many factions during the Battle of Iron Tomb. We do not oppose the vision of an alliance, but the Trailblaze must remain independent. From our perspective, the IPC already has the Marketing Development Department, and every world it drew into the Cosmic Trade Map eventually became a cornerstone for the preservation.
That is a reasonable concern. Allow me to present data that is often overlooked. In the past 2 eras, 1,263 planets have joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade System, and 63% of them have preserved their native civilizations. This is the result of the Strategic Investment Department's work. Plain Arcadia is one such world. On this land, the preservation and the elation coexist in harmony.
That remains open to debate.
I recognize that throughout this war against the destruction, every participant may experience moments of doubt or retreat. But, based on extrapolations, we believe by following the route of the Trailblaze and building upon the framework of the preservation, we shall gather the manpower of the Harmony, the computational strength of the erudition, and the military might of the Hunt. The threat of the destruction will ultimately be eliminated. Hesitation breeds instability, and instability makes us vulnerable. And our enemies will exploit every crack to break us apart.
Your point is valid, but allow me to note one error. That number, 91.2%, is inaccurate.
Then, is the probability of rejection 100% in your eyes?
No, it is 0%. Interestingly, the difference between 0 and 1 is also only a matter of perspective. We did not come to refuse the notion. On the contrary, the Astral Express seeks to work with you.
This outcome exceeds my extrapolations. Tell me, was it a change in your emotion that led you both to shift your decision?
No. Actually, your earlier perspective inspired me. The IPC deals with powers that command billions of lives in this cosmic game of cards. The Express had always been insignificant compared to them. We've simply been earnestly trailblazing and exploring all this time, trying to help worlds in crisis. Now it is this earnestness that has drawn many to journey with the Express, while the Nameless's simplicity assures our friends that they will not be consumed and lose their sense of self.
Indeed. If the Trailblaze has any outstanding strength, it is the track of trust that we walk.
That is why we came to you, Miss Pearl. Please set aside your role as one of the 10 Stonehearts and imagine this possibility. To fight against the destruction, there is no need for an alliance. What we need is to stand by each other. The IPC may not stand as an ally of the Express, nor might the Strategic Investment Department. But you can. Work with the Harmony, calculate alongside the erudition, help aim the arrows of the Hunt, and build the steadfast shield of the preservation.
Then, what part does the Trailblaze wish to play in all this?
We shall become the sail.
The ship's sail? That sounds no different from my former proposal.
It is different. A sail that cuts through the storm does not care for its own welfare, nor does it try to command the ship's course. But it will help all who wish to fight against the destruction to traverse safely through the storm.
Interesting. Logic reminds me that those words you spoke are little more than rhetoric. However, I will follow the optimal decision. Neutrality.
You mentioned that the IPC has never changed Plain Arcadia, and it still follows the path of elation. But in my eyes, Plain Arcadia has not been altered because it still has value. Just like the Astral Express. The IPC intends to use the Phantasmoon games to reach out to an Eon and draw them in. Am I right?
That involves classified information. I have no comments. However, since Miss Himiko is open to cooperation, I can share more within reasonable limits. This way, guests.
Where's this?
A place in the world in canvas, called the Phantasmoon Courtyard.
This ancient tree.
This ancient tree has stood for 1,000 years. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantasmoon Games ceremony. 8 masks, 8 supplicants. When people don the ancient masks in the near future, the altar will also reveal the masks' forms. Then, the games shall begin. I've been told, Miss Himiko, that Graphia's blood courses through your veins. The messenger of the hunt is here as well at this moment. This ceremony, to compete for the elation, is but a reflection of cosmic politics. In that case, why not use the result of the Phantasmoon Games to decide whether the Express will become a sail or a banner?
We'll consider your proposal. However, to take part in the games, one must have a mask of elation. I assume the IPC has prepared for that.
As of now, the number of masks I possess is 3. With more time, I could obtain even more. In all of history, no one has conceived of a unified command of all supplicants and masks, let alone accomplished that feat. But this time, the IPC intends to regulate the games with our resources and influence.
It is not unusual for visitors from beyond the sky to join the Phantasmoon Games, but the IPC actually seeks to control the entire thing? The Eon of Elation is famed for unpredictability. Miss Pearl, you must take care. This is a word of caution.
It is precisely because Aha is so mercurial that such an elated attempt has a chance to succeed.
Pardon the interruption, Madam Pearl.
The guide you dispatched has sent word. The masked fools have stirred up trouble, attacking him and the Express guests. They were separated in the chaos.
That is not surprising. Those masked fools have long kept the IPC in their sights. It seems the Phantasmoon Games have begun, regardless of the Express's choice.
I'll get in touch with those 2 kids. Miss Pearl, Welt and I must take our leave now, for the sake of security.
Are you both leaving already? I had another plan in mind. To speak with Miss Himiko about the art history of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Especially your ancestors' final work, Worldbreaker Waves, and her unparalleled mastery of imagenesis art.
Since Miss Pearl is in such high spirits, Himiko, shall I depart first?
I'm counting on you, Welt.
Mr. Yang, please accept this gift before you leave.
No, you are too kind. The Express has no shortage of operational funds. I cannot accept this money.
You misunderstand. To offer the Nameless something so mundane would be far too discourteous. Please, open this case first, and see for yourself.
Oh? This is the movable Magico Mechatron model from Pearlux Corp. It's not even been released to the market yet.
I am aware. Mr. Yang has an expert understanding of robotics.
This truly is a most... Time to get down to business.
Graphia!
It is a school that trains artists.
We...
Allow me to guide you both and ensure you...
I want to eat sweet fin waffles!
Life had 3 serious...
Wow. This path to school, lined with falling blossoms? It's such a youthful feeling. Definitely worth a photo.
Yes, quite a few TV dramas have been filmed here.
I imagine it is perfect for those class...
This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companions here. Oh, and to prevent further surprises, I have already informed your guide of your situation. Here is my contact info. If you encounter any problems during the Phantasmoon Games, you may reach me at any time.
Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble. We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang first and see where he is. Mr. Yang still hasn't... shall we find a place... No way. The school lobby? Too bad neither of us. Hey, how about... Oh, please. We only spent a few days at Paperfold University. Well, since we can't...
I heard Sparks has big news to announce.
Come here, quick! It won't suddenly come crashing. Wait, this is...
March 7th and company. Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office immediately.
Transfer procedures? What's going on here? Let's go take a look.
Scott talked back to the teacher again.
The drop rates are this bad.
Who's that tall guy with the brown hair and glasses?
What the heck? Why is Scott here?
What year are you two in? Senior, and not even bowing. How rude! Wait, you. Why do you two look so familiar? It feels like someone sent me here to find you.
Now I know it's definitely the real Scott. Where did we get Well, I don't...
Who's making such a racket?
Mr. Yang, you're here!
Students, what are you doing in...
That was Scott. Wait...
I just finished your transfer procedures, and I'm waiting for the Dean's confirmation. Whatever it is, let's discuss it inside.
What's this transfer business?
Well, starting from today.
Sparksy! Yoo-hoo! What are you doing here?
What news on the...
Ah, you're here, Dean.
Of course! As of this moment, I have taken... After all, this school is filled with fans who are... Huh? Why the... All right. Instead, throw yourselves into a carefree, cozy, romantic...
Oh no! Wake up! The teacher... Idiot! The Dean has had their eyes on you for ages.
The artist qualification exam is right...
Silence! How dare you call the Dean by name? Do you have no respect? For you stands an online streamer, a singer-songwriter, a trendsetter of internet culture, a rising star in education, and the masked fool among masked fools. Show some respect and address her as Dean. Thank you.
It's fine, Scott. Thank you for standing up for the teacher. Such strong willpower. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantasmoon Games. Too bad you crossed paths with me. Soon you'll be just like these students. All of you will be turned into my little toys. Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to bottom. And teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher, be sure to tell me. I will reward obedient students handsomely.
Okay. If not for Miss Sparksy, I would have beaten you to a pulp right now.
Scott, it has been 2 years since that baseball club incident.
Ha! Easy for you to say. If it weren't for this one, I would already have made my mark at the... If apologies solved everything, why would we need just last week, when I was about to... And when I tried to fish it out... Listen up! I'm here. You two! Out of my...
School students? What in the world is going on here?
Never gonna be able to graduate if I get help Pepper.
My dear classmate, you're acting kind... She has always been our... You stumped me there. At our age, what else could we be but students? Don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose your... Actually, we just got our class photo developed. Let's use it to jog your Look, this is our class photo. Does it bring anything back to you? That's me!
I mean the other one. That girl with pink hair and...
Who was that again? Is she really... Anyway, see this guy? He lost a... look! The dean is in this photo too. And so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher. Remember that night we snuck? We've shared so many...
Yeah...
See? With graduation, my classmate. Is there anything left you still wish to do here on campus? Dan Heng? Anyway, even though our time at school is running out, we still have the chance to do something now. Many adults only start... how it is the same?
Who exactly was I supposed to find?
Yeah, waste...
I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start? Should I head to class, deal with Scott, or just wander around? Next class is...
I'm never gonna be able to graduate if I get held back for another year.
killing time.
I'm never gonna be able to graduate if I get held back for another year.
Am I seeing things? Why is there another me?
No invisibility in
Mimic? Not interested.
Mr. Yang, are you alright? You are one of the people.
I was just recalling my time teaching at another school.
That was only a dream. Oh, that reminds. Hang on. Student.
Jump even higher now.
Time to unwind. Unlimited firepower.
Stars favor us. thank me. All my lust are by command!
Wiped him out. Time to your play. Let me teach you some moves. This next round, real gaming. Bonus round.
Limitless possibilities still exist within the Omnitia.
Are you?
No one's eavesdropping. The fitness club's looking for new members. Anyone interested?
drop rates are this bad.
Students these days. I'm never gonna be able to graduate if I get held back for another year.
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Keep your voice down while at school!
Competition is coming up. So unfair that strangers can't see more strangers.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club?
Saving progress. Next time, let's crank it up a notch.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club?
I've explained it to you so many times. She set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call... You have to believe me, Rakshmi. I'm innocent.
Finally, the perfect chance. Come on.
Oh, Rakshmi, stop tormenting me like this.
Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you say is so jealous of you might actually want to possess you? After all, we girls know these little schemes best.
Someone else hiding in the shadows!
Lakshmi? Why did you say someone else? And you, Ash Hair, every single time! Why do you have to completely ruin all the important moments?
Scott, weren't you the one who called...
Huh? Scott, did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here just to spite me?
No! I cannot rest until I teach an idiot like you a lesson! All of you!
your moment to shine.
All eyes are on you!
Wiped him out.
Blessing in disguise. People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start. Something. Hey, why aren't you getting in on this yourself, Scott?
My numbers! Understand the rules of a duel!
Wiped him out. Top tier play. Unlimited firepower.
All right, enough! It's over! My campus romance in the game I built with my own hands. You ruined them all. Are you happy now? Quiet! I need to calm down.
Scott. No, wait. We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. We were actually here to find Miss Dolly. But why did we come to see Miss...
Yeah. What exactly did we come here?
Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every corner of the school?
Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to...
Maybe we should check out the archive room she mentioned.
Say yes?
I heard from the math teacher. The fitness club's looking for new members.
We have all the clues we need. And the culprit is... Did the dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much. How should I put this? She is such a unique woman.
Whoa.
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But seriously, are you going to help me with this work or not?
March, didn't you show me a group?
I have a class photo right here.
Seriously? Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait.
She's a charm doll? Probably the...
Darn it. That wretched...
March, what happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be led around so easily?
It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. That's why I fell into the illusion so fast. Wait... You didn't notice it either. 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, we've only been trapped here for 2 hours. Now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like, it's Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's... I'll show Sparksy. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. We're getting real close. There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory here. I got a photo of her.
That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at all, is she? What are her intentions? She is searching for me. I must seal off the image.
Found it. Let's go.
The door to this classroom... It's locked. Just as I thought. Better look for another.
Eva. I will never hand over what she entrusted to me. That imposter Dean outside is rummaging for it.
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the Academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral...
The Astral Express, since you claim... What kind of coffee?
But wait a second. A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to...
Very well.
Who knows?
Huh? It is the thing she regretted most. Must be what happened. Since you've proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Miss Dolly.
The mask is mine now!
What? I actually... You two came.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. Darn it! Sparksy got ahead of us again!
That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes.
Now you've done it.
Swapping avatars is as easy as slipping on a shirt for a streamer. Most people only care about appearances anyways.
You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. So...
Woohoo! Congrats! The mask of elation that has been worn is like a clip movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Phantom Moon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such a simple...
What? Astral Express out!
No then. It is... Oh my, how do... It's okay. My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have more important work to attend to. My dear fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. Give me all your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your wish.
Oh, these hands, they're far too strong.
This continues. Who are you?
That hurt.
That only. Don't thank me.
Do not worry. I will...
Is this?
Hey there, my sweetest fans! But just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something Where could she be?
Everyone, let us drag that into... They will not be able to hide for long. Hiding won't save you. We will drag you out.
Have you reached the end of your room?
I remember now.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics. Hey, come a little close. Come closer. Even closer. inside. Give me a hand.
What is this place?
Two Nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Phantasmoon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this... Oh, and one of those Nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? Greetings, protagonist.
Greetings, Miss Fox.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story, but you are different. Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon. I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanescia. Great. The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantasm... Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this world by storm? It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Fluffy across the... Of course, this is plain Arcadia. You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Is that really what matters right now? Still, that sense of ease... It is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. So, what would you like?
You are hiring a killer? That will not do. The story is meant to stay wholesome. I can see it in your eyes, Miss Raccoon. He will not accept defeat. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantasmoon games, laying before the Phantasmoon their madness, fancies, and humor. They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky, steal the laughter of the gods to forge blades that could split mountains, or descend into depths of the world in canvas to swindle the souls of the departed. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? After all, you are the protagonist. I can lend you a little power, but an equal price is required. Otherwise, it would violate the rules. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Do you accept? Phantasmoon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. As constant as the vault of heaven, as certain as the moon's rise. Let it be never forsworn. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Yes, that's it.
Huh? Where's this?
Gray hair, are you all right? Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out the moment she awoke. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfolded in previous Phantasmoon games. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you. And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. An avatar that I personally sketched line by line. To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trace of power into that avatar. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantasmoon turned full? People offload their wishes and desires to her, and in the end, she too got consumed by these emotions. Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can know. I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IPC's people, or with the Department of Aberration Defense. Then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped out of my hands. So tell me, what happened in the...
Is this a mask of elation?
What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society, you could try phoning the Security Bureau. But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the supplicant's actions in the past. Those were the... Gray hair, you are so nice. The Phantasmoon games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after every game ends. Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kitten's life, would you kill the kitten? Wow, how ruthless. Then you chose the... Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair, are you gonna save Darling March and Mr. Yang or not?
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the...
Be it the Alliance or the Phantasmoon Games, if you seek...
Then I shall...
How intricate human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yuchui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend their methods and... Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. Let General Yao Guang in.
I am the Honorary Dean of the Omniscience Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madame Pearl.
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Screwlum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. Madame Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond.
I have no training in divination. General, may I?
Ah, then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain away from the public eye? Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often.
Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures, and the most fragile to preserve. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment you. But what I do know is, the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Xianzhou Alliance's vote on whether to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. So, General, what is your decision in this?
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming, what need is there for further reasons to cooperate?
Set a mighty foe as a common goal. Convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory.
I understand. The Xianzhou questions the IPC's sincerity.
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty.
Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy plain Arcadia within that time. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on it.
The Yuchui recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchui, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster here.
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the Pan-Cosmic Trade System, and Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. General Yao Guang, by sincerity, do you mean that you wish for us to capture this individual?
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not be a perfect outcome for all?
This is my understanding. You wish for the right to act freely.
Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction?
Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt Will the Xianzhou's #1 assassin truly leave without a commotion? By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron hunter is less than 9.8%.
Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
Is that even a question? 100%. In other words, there will be anyone who recognizes my face. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see.
Not that I don't trust them. You hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's, I guess you are also ready for destruction. Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion. And I have finally impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful task.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingyu. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helmmaster Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchue, I had already steeled myself for the worst. But, may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon me?
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, this task, the place you're heading to is...
Do not worry, General.
If you're not afraid of danger, then
what I fear... I've heard many that the Seer It's just a bit of my...
No wonder you could make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as they say you survived a...
You flatter me. If we surpass... Ever since I escaped...
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's... For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance.
Such a generous offer. To be honest, head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact. If there's nothing more to it, is this task real?
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you. Merchants strive for profitable opportunities.
Looks like my mission...
When in doubt, open go. Xianzhou.
Time to get down to business. Where could the Sinwish... Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.